versus the World podcast. Thank you, Logan, for being the first one in stream, I think. Or maybe my wife is in here, but she didn't say anything. Who knows? But thank you guys again for coming back. We got some new stuff here. Boom. It's me. It's Ian. It is not Kevin. Oh, God. Shit fogged up my glasses. And I lost my beanie. Oh, man. Things are going wrong, and it's just me. Tossing that back there. Hold on. I got to clean my glasses, guys. I fogged it up. Logan, you know how this is. Wearing glasses sucks sometimes. Boom. There it is. Oh, there's the wifey. All right, so it is just me today. I don't know why this effect is on. What's this? There we go. Is this better? Yo, I like this one. We're doing this one. This is the MC effect. So we got some new stuff going on here. Unfortunately, Kevin couldn't be on the podcast, but that's okay. That's why there's two of us. So one can cover the other. This is the one right before Christmas, so hopefully by the next time he gets on, we have some stuff to talk about, you know, all the Christmas things. But we have a soundboard going on right now. How do I sound, by the way? Am I too loud, too soft? Give me some feedback, peeps that are on Twitch. Oh, for 0 bits. Awesome. I'm glad that our bits are fine. Echo. Well, let me try original. Better? No echo? This is the original one. I assume this is better. Why is there desktop audio? Am I supposed to have desktop audio? Babe, my engineer, do I need to have desktop audio? Should I mute this? Hey, Brooklyn, what's up, buddy? Played with you, was it yesterday? Oh my God, man. And we played some Call of Duty yesterday, got some kills, and I think, did we win? I think we got, I don't know. I don't remember. I think we might have got, I know we got second one time, but, oh, we got a win? Nice. All right. But, yeah, so we got a cool new soundboard here that does things like this. And also there's things like this. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, right? But the beautiful thing about this is that when I sing, it does the auto-tune. So when I make that track called Pennsylvania Dutch Boys, it's gonna sound really fucking good. Fuck yeah, dude. How do I change this back? That's the problem. I don't know. Is that better? Nope, that's echo again. Fuck this thing. There we go. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Just unclick it. I unclicked it and it didn't do anything. So as you can see, I'm wearing my Spider-Man stuff because Spider-Man just came out. Was it last week? I think, or this past Thursday, I believe. And we were gonna watch it today, but Christ, my fucking glasses. We were gonna watch it later on today, but we thought my wife had to work. Turned out that she didn't have to work, but that's okay because then we rescheduled it for Monday, and then we were gonna have this whole thing where some other person was gonna come, where I was really hesitant to have brought, but that changed, and now it's just the family and my brother going, which is great because I don't want that extra stress in my life when I'm watching Spider-Man. And especially with the reviews coming in about this movie, it is apparently the most amazing movie since Infinity War Part 2. And that's really, really fucking exciting for me because as a Spider-Man fan, I mean, I've enjoyed the Tom Holland ones that have come out. I really, really enjoyed them. But to me, in my opinion, the perfect Spider-Man movie to have come out really was Into the Spider-Verse, the animated one that Sony came out with. I don't know. It just felt like it had everything. It had the humor. It encapsulated what Peter Parker really was. And when Peter Parker was Spider-Man, he had the quips, and he was still funny and like awkward. Like it was just perfect. And the storyline was good. The characters were really great. I mean, in that movie, Into the Spider-Verse, like the enemies were kind of meh. Like they tried to do stuff with Kingpin, like so you kind of felt a little bad and you kind of understood it, but it didn't really delve too deep into the enemies, uh, which are, which is what like if you read the comics and stuff like that, the enemies they're really kind of fleshed out, and in my mind, Spider-Man is like has like some of the best enemies these in comic book lore. Next to Batman, like Batman's enemies, or I think the villains in Batman are what make the Batman series for me. Like the Batman villains are so fucking good. They're really fleshed out, and they just have really interesting characteristics and stuff like that. And yeah, I really love the Batman villains. Not too big of a fan about Batman himself or his fucking people, but whatever. Fortnite players hating Spidey's gloves. I like it. I just wish there wasn't such a cooldown. And the aiming part of it is a little bit dicey. Like you can only swing on certain surfaces, and you have to see the that little aiming um reticle, I guess, that pops up, and then that's when you can use it. And then once you hit the ground, you can't swing anymore. Um, it is. I agree, though. It is. It is a little bit difficult to use sometimes, especially when you're trying to get out of a jam. But I think it's really cool. For people that don't have PlayStations, I mean, this is going to be the closest thing that we have for web slinging. I mean, I know there's Marvel Avengers with the Spider-Man thing. Um, I haven't really tried that out though. I haven't. I don't know how the web slinging is in there, but luckily I have a PS4, so I was able to play that Spider-Man game. So it was really Spider-Man 4. Spider-Man is amazing. They're saying it is cheap shit and shouldn't be in the game. To be fair, Fortnite really just cares about its licensing and stuff, and I think that's what really keeps it um relevant and stuff like that. But it's not awful. I think there are worse. There have been worse stuff in the Fortnite game that just made the game like completely fucking unbearable. Um, but yeah, the Spider-Man gloves aren't too bad. I don't think they're that bad. Could it be better? Yeah, but there's so many mechanics going into Fortnite. It's nuts. I think it is pretty fantastic that they finally put slide in there. So, after what? How many fucking? It's been like what 2 years since Apex been out, and Call of Duty and Fortnite's like, hey, let's finally put sliding in. Let's finally make it a thing. Also, I'm not swinging from trees, so yeah. Well, you're also not building, babe. I love you, but in Fortnite, you never build it, and like whenever you scream, I can't build. I always think it's the game and not necessarily the user. I hope you are framing that print. It's hand. Um, I will eventually. It's just we've been trying to upgrade the stream itself. So we got the the deck. We're gonna be doing the green screen soon, but that will eventually be more of a personal framed picture than as opposed to the actual stream picture or stuff like that. So yeah, as of right now, we're gonna be working on that's our next big project is working on the green screen and stuff like that. But today you guys get the the joy of me playing with this fucking soundboard. And we're also not we, but today I'm also going to be doing the new slash original format. So originally when we birthed this podcast, um I wanted it to be where the audience were the kids, were basically kids, and you would be listening to your dad reading the Sunday morning paper. And I don't know if anyone has any personal stories or anything like this, but I remember my dad. For him, it wasn't necessarily the newspaper; it was more the morning news. But just the news in general, and dads with their coffees, and it's Sunday morning, and they just can't help it but to just say shit about what's going on. Like I feel like it is it's embedded in their DNA. It's almost like embedded in their matrix code. I know this because I do it. So like, well, I don't watch morning TV, but for me, it's more like going down, Twitter, going down YouTube, TikTok, whatever has posts about some sort of a news article or something like that, and I'll say shit about it. Most of I won't say it out loud per se, not like my father used to do, but it would be more like, here's my phone, and then my wife is next to him, and I go, look at this fucking shit. Can you fucking believe this? I don't know what the world's going to. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's world's gone hell in a handbasket. I don't even know what that means. Hell in a handbasket. It's a throwback to anyone, I don't know, over 50? I don't fucking know. But so yeah, that was the original format, and we just couldn't figure out the kinks of it to do it while we were podcasting and streaming and stuff like that. But now we finally gotten enough whatchamacalls it, experience. We've leveled up, really. We really fucking leveled up. That's what we fucking did, guys. We fucking leveled up, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, we fucking did. We leveled up, we figured it out, and now we can fucking do it. Woohoo! Yeah, cheer it. Now I don't feel so lonely with this on board. Woohoo! Yeah! Hey, there's my partner in crime. He's in chat there. Say hi to everybody. I guess I should probably do shout outs, huh? Let me do that real quick. Let me do this. Bangada dangada. Oh, wait. That's not clicked in. So I wasn't typing anything. Woohoo! Dad, you're crazy. I fucked that up. Son of a bitch. There we go. Bam. Babe, you need to be the mod. Because I'm awful. I can't do two things at the same fucking time. I'm fucking awful. So anyway, how we normally kick this off, we go through things that have happened the past 2 weeks for me. For me, not much has happened. I just fucking work and I drive for a fucking living. I'm getting over this stupid fucking cold. I know from people who are watching it or listening to the podcast the past 2 weeks, you can actually hear me go off screen to go blow my fucking nose because I had a sinus thing going on. So the beautiful thing is that the sinus stuff is gone. I still have a little bit of a drippy nose, if you will. But now the drippiness has now gone into my chest, and that's great and all. But the bad thing is that I wake up every morning and I cough up presents, and I have a really, like, I'd be a terrible fucking porn star because I have a zero gag reflex. Like, my gag reflex is so fucking sensitive. Like, once I cough and if I can feel it just a little bit right here, just a little bit of tickle, and I feel like just getting a little stuck back there, immediately just go immediate and I don't know if you if you want to hear that sound at like 6 in the morning, because that's when I normally fucking get up. So I'll be up, coughing out my fucking lungs, and just going the whole fucking morning. I don't know how my wife doesn't punch me in the fucking face every fucking morning the past 2 weeks. It's been really fucking bad. And unfortunately, my wife now has the same shit. As far as I know, the sinus stuff isn't infectious, but it could be. It could be a virus. Who knows? But I'm still kind of getting over it, but I'm on the better end of it. I feel like I've kind of gotten through the woods. Now I'm just kind of riding it out. I'm still taking Mucinex and drinking a shit ton of fluids. So, we'll see what fucking happens. I'll be back. Gonna try to reload. Ooh, reload. I don't know what that means. What are you reloading, sir? So hopefully the wife gets over her shit, because last night it was really bad for her. I think she woke up at like 5 in the morning. You know how I know that? Because I woke up, no one was there. Really fucking cool. Like, I woke up at 5 in the morning and I looked around and I was like, why am I sleeping alone? What the fuck is this? Am I single? Am I in my early 20s, dude? Do I have to cuddle with my pillow? Imagine. Yeah. Imagine doing that. And I did that because I was a lonely motherfucker when I was in my 20s. That's why I did a lot of drinking. That's when I got through all my drinking. Nope, same thing. Gotta run out anyway. Have a good. Oh, thanks, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. I curse a lot. I do say fuck a lot. Speaking of, I just found out that my aunt out in like California listens to the show, and I immediately asked her. I was like, oh God, what do you think of it? And she goes, well, you curse a lot, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I was like, yeah, I know, I do. That's I know. I should. I think that might be my New Year's resolution next to losing more weight. Is to try not to curse as much. So going on to next year, you might hear me say some weird stuff like fudge or nuts. Oh, fizzy pops. Just looking for a reason to drink at 10 a.m. in the morning. All right, cool. Hey man, no judgment, dude. You do you, dead. You do you, dead. Actually, let me go give you a shout out. Boom. Andy. Dangana, there you go, baby. Make sure you fucking follow him, dude. He sounds like a cool guy. I am going to smoke. Hey! You do you, Logan. I'm gonna give you a fucking shout out too. Boom. There we go. All right. So, again, back to the past 2 weeks. That's it. It's getting over this fucking cold. Not a lot has been going on. I finished up my Christmas shopping. But I keep finding ways to spend more money. So I had my Christmas gifts for my wife already set and paid and they're officially wrapped and they're good to go. I had this done like I purchased it like a month ago, like back in late October. And I did it because I just didn't know how the world was going to be. You know what I mean? Like every time I go to the fucking stores, they're out of something. Dang it, I cursed again. No. You know, I go to the stores and they're out of something or something's on back order, and I just wanted to make sure that I wouldn't run into this issue. So I got it super early. So I had the gifts by like maybe early November. But now that I'm done and I had it wrapped, like I think I wrapped it up last weekend. I keep going to stores and I find stuff and I buy it to add to it. So I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't know. I should be good. I should be set. But like I went well over my fucking budget. I can't help it. I keep finding cool fucking stuff for you, babe. And I go, wow, I think she'd really fucking like this. And I get it and I buy it and then when I'm done, I go, fuck, I should really need to stop. I really should stop. But you know, I keep fucking seeing stuff and I keep cursing. That's 2 more shots for you, Deadly. You feel fucking good, dude. And did again. Woohoo! Yeah. We're going to do a little bit of that and a little bit of that, baby. So I need to stop. Maybe I just need to just lock myself into the house, or when I'm at work, I just need to not go anywhere anymore. But that's really what happens is that I'll go out, go into a store, peruse a bit, find something, and buy it. And I'll be down, you know, however much into my bank account it is. I almost said the F word, and I held it back, guys. I held it back. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And not only that, my credit debt keeps getting deeper and deeper. It's awesome. Yes, Lonely Bird. It is really awesome. But anyway, enough of that adult stuff. How are you guys with your Christmas stuff? Are you guys done? Some of my coworkers are not done, and I feel for them because back in the day, I used to get stuff last minute all the time. I remember this one Christmas, I was working at Arby's. I had just gotten back from Montana. I lived out in Montana for a little bit, and then I got back. I was kind of like I was a bit of a gypsy back in the day. I didn't really have anywhere to fucking to live. I kind of slept on my friend's couch, like two of my buddies' couches for a little bit, and uh, I got the first job that I could get, and I had pool in Arby's because I used to work there before I left. Before I left for Montana, and I knew the store manager, so he got me a job right away. So I wasn't making very much at all. And I was, like I said, I was kind of being a gypsy, going from house to house until eventually, um, my wife took me in, and her family housed me. And they put me in their attic. So imagine being a white family and having a brown Asian kid just living up in your attic. You know what I mean? Someone should make that into some sort of a weird sitcom or something. I don't know, but bless their hearts. Thank you, for giving me a place to stay. Um, but anyway, that I think it was maybe not that Christmas, but the Christmas after, or something like that. It was early into me and my wife's relationship, and I got paid so crappy I couldn't really afford anything nice. So I gave her forewarning that year too, and I told her, like, your Christmas gift is not that great. And she goes, "Oh no, you know how, like, anyone says, like, oh no, I don't need anything. I don't care. I don't need anything. You don't need to get me anything." Well, I gotta give someone something. You know what I mean? I gotta give you something. It's Christmas. And you're my girlfriend, so I gotta give you something. Now, whether that something is good, depends on my budget. And at that time, I was level one. I was just a little eensy guy, level one, had hair, and I didn't make much money, so I got you what I could, and I was trying to be thoughtful, so I got her a pair of socks. Okay, so, um, but it wasn't just a plain white pair of, like, socks or anything. It was, I forget what it was. I think it was Snoopy, because, like, I love Peanuts and she kind of likes Peanuts, but Peanuts is like Peanuts and Calvin and Hobbes are like, and Spider-Man are like my three main base of my childhood. And then sprinkled in there is video games and stuff like that. But those three are pretty much the pillars of, like, the on Looney Tunes. A base needs 4 points, I guess. But those things were what made me. That's what shaped myself, and I feel like I pull a lot of that stuff. My personality and stuff like that pulls a lot from those things. But that's why I picked the Peanuts. Now, it could have been anything else. It could have been a plushie. It could have been like a shirt or something like that. But at the time, this was very early, like, I want to say mid 2000s. Like, being geeky and nerdy wasn't that cool yet. Like, it was getting there, but it wasn't as cool as it is now. Like, now you can't get away from it. Everything is geeky and nerdy. There's comic book stuff, there's movie stuff, there's anime stuff. Like, it's so accepted now. Okay, 2010s or whatever. It was early something, all right? God, sometimes I should really just shut up and not say much of anything, but, sometimes you got to be like that, guys. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to be like that. I know that when I'm done, I'm going to get upstairs and I'm going to get this. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get that. We're going to get a little slaps. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what you get when you get married, guys. You guys have to expect that. If you're not getting slapped around by your significant other, then are you even in a marriage? Let's be honest. Are you even in a marriage? That's how I know that she loves me, is that if I do something wrong, I get in the face and get sent into the corner. And now, everyone, that was your first awkward minute. Brought to you by the Dads vs. the World podcast. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, back to this stupid story. My nose is getting drippy, guys. All right, there we go. Fixed it. But I got her the socks. I don't think I wrapped it. I'm pretty sure I just stuffed it in her stocking. So I think I put the pair of socks in a giant sock. And I just remember her. We go downstairs Christmas morning. Um, there's no gift under the tree for me, and I'm like, I'm hot and sweaty. Like when I get nervous, I get all hot and fucking sweaty and stuff like that. And I go, I go, hey, I think there's something in your stocking. So she goes over and reaches into this stocking and pulls out a pair of peanut socks. And I could just like see her face you ever like told someone that you thought that you knew was bad news, but you tried to deliver it in a good way or something like that, or something that you said or did and it came off wrong, and like the first reaction you see in someone's face is always the right one, and they immediately try to flip it to where it doesn't make you feel bad. Well, that's what happened with my wife. She reached into the sock and then she pulled it out, and it was, yeah, it's a pair of socks, and her face was not a very happy face for a split second. But then she turned around and smiled and said thank you. And that's what marriage is about, guys. Lying to your significant other that you got a shitty pair of socks for Christmas. That's right. Slaps. We're going to get slaps, guys. She says it's fake news, but she knows it's real. She knows it's true. You did get a pair of socks for Christmas. Go ahead and say it in the chat. You know you did. You know you did. You know how I know it's true? Because just like a wife, she brings it up every once in a while. Yeah. Or like a girlfriend. They just bring it up every once in a while. They'll just nonchalantly throw it in a conversation. Like you could be doing anything. But if you do something stupid in that split second, immediately they'll pull something out of their ass from like 10 years ago and be like, oh, you like that time where you got me a pair of socks for Christmas? Is that what? And then turn around and walk away. So then for that split second, I have to recover from being blindsided by this historical fact. And I'm just like, I'm dumbfounded. You know what I mean? Does anyone? No one's lies. You guys have dealt with that. I know you guys have. Because women are emotional ninjas. That's how they hurt us. That's how they hurt men. Because we're so emotional. They cut right deep. They cut deep, baby. Thank you, Logan, for the bells. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for playing with me yesterday and giving me the plug. I super, super appreciate it. I really do. I'm going to give you a shout out because I care. No, don't you put that emote in there. Don't you put that emote in there. Boom. Dang it. Look at that. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. And that's why I should probably write stuff down. But the past 2 episodes, I've been terrible at writing stuff down. And that's okay. But then again, it's not okay for this episode because it's just me. So now I have to sit here and come up with stuff. But that's fine. We will work through it. Work through it. Anyway, so let's go to the current stuff. Woohoo! Let's go try this out. Can you guys on stream see this? I can't see. Yes. Okay. Nope. I want to stay here. There we go. Hey, nope. Keep it minimized. Thank you. All right. So, I immediately put this on because I don't know if any of you guys have been following or even know about the story, but Jake Paul is a famous. Well, he was, or maybe he still is. I don't know. Don't really watch him. All I know is don't like the guy because he kind of seems like piece of shit. I don't know. He could be a really sweet guy. I don't know. But the stuff that he does, the stuff that he records, and stuff that he says kind of comes off as a piece of shit. But anyway, Jake Paul was a YouTuber, a very famous YouTuber, probably one of the top 5 YouTubers in the world. But he has thrown himself into the sport of boxing. And not only that, though, is that he's going against legit fighters. But now, I wouldn't say legit boxers, because boxing and fighting are different. It's a little bit different. Because if you're fighting in the UFC, you're not just focusing on one thing. You're kind of focusing on all things. Wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, takedowns, whatever. And then the boxing and striking, and then, kickboxing, whatever. Boxing, you're more focusing on just the punches and, dip, duck, dodge, dive, duck, all that stuff. But I'm not going to take away from Jake his skills, because he has been training super, super, super hard to be at least good at it, at boxing. And right now he is undefeated, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right there it says on the screen, undefeated, 4-0 in boxing. I forget where his first fight was. Was it Nate Robinson? Or was it? No, I think it was the second one. Because he fought KSI the first time. Or the first 2 times. I don't know. Or was that Logan? I don't know. Don't care. Moving on. But anyway, Tyron Woodley. This is the second time they fought. And Tyron Woodley kind of stepped in last minute because he was supposed to fight Tyson Fury's brother, Tommy. But that fell through. So Tyron Woodley just got thrown into the mix, I think, no more than 2 weeks ago, I think he stepped in. But Tyron Woodley was a UFC fighter, former UFC champ. I think he won the belt a couple times. But he's not really a striker. He was never really known for a striker. Anyone that watches UFC knows this. And if you don't, I'm telling you, he wasn't really known for a striker. Like, he had an okay stand-up game, but he was more known for his wrestling. He's a top-tier wrestler. Well, the first time they fought, Jake won by, I think, decision or maybe a TKO. I don't think it was a TKO, but I'm pretty positive it was by decision. So this is the rematch of it, and let me see if I can just go to the actual end of it, because I don't want to watch this whole freaking fight, dude. But as you can see in the thing there, he knocked him out. But I'm trying to just find the knockout part. That's all I really want to see. That's all we really want to see, really. Am I going to have to look for this? Oh, my God, this is so annoying. Jake Paul KO. Tyron Woodley.
See you later, not having Wi-Fi when you want it. Hello to a phone plan with full speed hotspot tethering. Hello Google Fi.
Killing it, dude. Look at you, Google. You get a free plug, you jerk.
If you don't know chords,
Oh my God, dude. I hate this. It's another ad. Get out of here, bro. I don't know who you are.
The problem child, Jake Paul.
I just want to see the knockout part. There it is. Right here.
Both of the first 2 rounds going that way. In round 3, Paul throws the right hand, but
So yeah, they get
you're gonna
clinched
see
up,
here in the replay,
doing a couple
collides
D's,
with Woodley's elbow,
doing a couple
opened
hugs,
up a
throwing
big
in some
cut
cheap shots.
on the forehead of Jake Paul. So problems arising for the problem child.
I don't think
Over
he's
round 6,
bad. I think he's a good
these
fighter.
two would
I think
paw
Jake
each
Paul's a
other,
really good
grapple
fighter.
for a bit,
It's
and
just
then
I hate
Paul
him so much.
measuring,
And I think that's why
finishing.
people watch it,
Waits for
is
his
because they
opening,
want
and
to
when
see
the
him get
opening
knocked the
came,
hell out.
Paul
Oh, they're not going to show the video. They
was
just showed freaking pictures of it. I hate you so much. Oh my God, dude. I don't want to see the press conference. Shut up. I don't want to hear you.
Tyron Woodley with the right hand.
That's messed up, dude. I can't believe they did that.
And fake the body shot over the top.
But anyway, so what happened was that
Out cold, no count needed.
Tyron Woodley,
Fight is
I guess, was going in for like a jab, and he opened up his left side, and Jake Paul came in on his left with this huge right. Yeah, you see it right there, but that wasn't the KO punch. Yeah, I know. Good video. Yeah, it's what a jerk. I just saw it on freaking Twitter this morning, so it's got to be on YouTube.
Opened up a big cut.
But that wasn't even the hit. But he starched him. Straight up starches him. Let me see if I can find a better one.
Has done it from time to time. Just haven't been.
Boom, right there. Ding dong. Bing bong. Out. Out like a light. Out like a light. Like a light. Like a light. Like a light. Hey. Hey, I'm doing the best I can. Don't boo at me. But yeah, I can't believe he starched him like that, though. It's crazy. Like, even people in, like, the UFC, like, they hate these fights. Because it just makes the UFC fighters look terrible. It makes the UFC look bad.
From time to time. Just haven't been.
Boom. Holy
Has done
moly.
it from time to time. Just haven't been.
Ouchies. That sucks, man. Poor Tyron Woodley. Straight up. He's, yeah, man, that sucks. He's going to be hearing it for a bit. Because I remember when Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. And that one was bad. But then again, Nate Robinson's just a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? What are these videos? Can I just search news? People are saying he threw the. I think so too. Like I'm not gonna lie. I really do think that these fights are staged to kind of make more money, because the more Jake Paul wins, the more notoriety he gets, and the more money he gets out of these pay-per-views, because everyone's just gonna pay to watch him get knocked out. Because that's kind of like how the Floyd Mayweather stuff is. You know what I mean? Nua. I'm really good at typing, guys. But that's why I only cared to watch the Floyd Mayweather fight, because I wanted to see him freaking lose. I wanted to see him get knocked out. Like, it's that whole villain mentality, because they kind of come off as like a bit of a douche rag. And like, but it's not to say that they're not good fighters. It's just, I hate their personality and they're terrible. That's all. And I would really enjoy watching them get, punched out. But, sometimes we just don't get what we want. And that's okay. That's okay. We move on to the next thing, and we just keep pushing forward. COVID reporting. Yeah, man, COVID's nuts, man. I can't believe Omicron's a fucking thing. And then name Omicron. Could it sound more like a transformer? I mean, in truth, it is a bit of a transformer, because it transformed from regular COVID into this variant that's apparently more. I don't even know. Hey, don't burn the sugar cookies. Don't do it. Watch it quicker. Watch it more closely. Watch it closer. Don't burn the sugar cookies, please. Weed and soy and climate change are destroying Paraguay's forests. What? COVID and the holidays, what should you do? Here's what you do. Get a lot of honey, okay? Like a big bucket of honey, all right? You put that honey aside, okay? You strip down naked, like full-on naked. No underwear, nothing. Let your stuff hangle out. Hangle? Dangle. Hang and dangle. Hangle. Let it hangle out, guys. You pour the honey on you. Now the honey needs to be at the right temperature. Not cold, because then it kind of pours out too slow, but not too hot where it hurts you. But you want it warm enough to where it comes out of the bucket nice and smooth, and it comes out pretty quick, kind of like a maple syrupy consistency type. You know what I'm saying? So you pour it over your head, okay? Let it get all over you. Nice, loosey-goosey, get it all in you. And now when you're covered in honey, what I want you to do, this is what you do. You go outside, go to the nearest forest or woods, and you just sit there and you wait for a bear. And when a bear finds you, you curl up in a fetal position, and you let the bear lick the honey off of you. Now, experts say that when this is done, the bacteria off of the bear's tongue is actually a natural repellent to the Omicron. An omnicrisis, if you will. That's what this is. This is an omnicrisis. That bacteria will help deter the omnicrisis away from your body. And you're good for the holidays, baby. Now, I want you to do this. Actually, I don't want you to do this. Don't do this. I'm just joking. This is a joke. All right? Don't do this. This is fucking stupid. Just go out to your fucking doctor. Get your goddamn shots. It's not going to deter you getting the COVID, but if and when you get the vid, it's not going to be as bad. And that's really what we care about. We don't want you to be another number to the death of COVID. I want you to be alive so you can tune in and watch this show and listen to me talk about dumb shit like getting licked by a bear and you're going to be covered in honey. By the way, fun fact, bears eat you ass first. I don't know if you know that. It's true. When you get mauled by a bear, they will go for your butthole first. And I know that because I survived one. This is why I don't have a butt. What I'm really sitting on right now is just a flat board. Just a flat wooden board. That's what I'm really sitting on.
To be continued.